everybody, it's me, Vivian. Welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to go outside to take pictures of Melody. Just a couple of shots to get like some preview thumbnail pictures of the hoodie that I was gonna make for this video. And then I was like, why don't I just do the intro outside? And I guess the outro. It's not that cold outside today, but there's a car coming. But anyways, this intro is already getting pretty long. So for today's video, like I mentioned, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this really adorable little zip-up fleece hoodie for your American Girl doll. I love the way this turned out. I think it's so cute. It is so cozy and perfect for winter, perfect for layering with things underneath. The way I styled Melody is just with some classic Dolly Delight sweatpants and some sneakers. So it is very millennial, going to the grocery store, which is not my preferred aesthetic, but I guess it works, you know. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do in today's video. The pattern for this hoodie is available on my blog for completely free voice crack, so that'll be in the description box down below. And without further ado, let's get started with the video. So for material, I am going to be using this little like neck scarf thing that my mom got at Old Navy. I think it's just like a rectangle of fleece. She literally got it for like $1, so go mom, this is a serve. But I am not going to be using it as a little neck scarf. I am going to be using this as the material for my hoodie. So as you can see here, I started seam ripping it, and then I just decided to cut it because you just need to separate the pieces so that it's in one layer of fleece. You can oh, I don't know how to talk today. So you can of course use 2 layers if you feel necessary, but I just did one because I didn't want the sweater to be too bulky. And you can see here that I am taking it apart. You can use any stretchy jersey material for this, or you could even use a non-stretchy material if you really wanted to make like a jacket. And the pattern that we are going to be using is my good old hoodie pattern. You can omit the hood if you want and make just like a zip up type deal, but I think the hood adds to the look. It makes it look really cute. So what I'm going to do is just cut my pieces out of my fleece like this, and I'm going to use the full length of the pattern, and I'm not going to crop it, but you could crop it if you wanted to. So fast forward a lot, I decided to go ahead and assemble the hoodie off camera just because I have a video, like an entire video dedicated to that. But it's really simple. You just sew the shoulder seams, sew on the sleeves, add cuffs, sew the side seams, do a hem. Pretty self-explanatory. Do everything up until you get to the hood, and then what we are going to do is attach the zipper. So as you can see here, this is not like a zipper that you would put into a dress. It has one of those ends that you can open and then put back on, like a hoodie, a jacket. Hence the reason why we are using it to make our hoodie. So what I'm going to do is take one side of my zipper and face it right sides together with one side of my jacket, and I'm going to sew using a zipper foot on my sewing machine as close to the zipper teeth as I possibly can, right sides together. As you can see, it'll look something like this when you flip it over, and you can see that I tried to sew really close to the teeth because I didn't want any of the extra track to be shown. Really can't talk today. But I just did that to the other side of the hoodie, and I also left the excess at the top, and when I was sewing, I started from the bottom. And this is important because you want to make sure that those bottom pieces line up at the bottom of your hoodie so that your hoodie isn't uneven at the bottom. And that's also why you want to do the hem first, is because the hem needs to go in there. And then what I'm going to do is top stitch these down so that my zipper doesn't move everywhere and it's easier to zip up later. And then I'm going to go ahead and prepare the hood like I did in the video, except I am going to sew the back seam all the way down instead of leaving a gap like we would for a pullover hoodie. Then what I'm going to do is just take my hoodie like this, and I'm going to attach the hood, lining up the front hemmed sides with the front of the hoodie where the zipper is. And you can see that I have left the extra zipper just hanging off there, and that is because I'm going to cut it off later. You can cut it off now if you wanted to, but I just recommend you do it later because it makes it a lot easier. So go ahead and sew that on with a straight stitch, and then it'll look something like this. And then you can see I am going to go ahead and cut off the extra zipper track, and I'm also going to cut off the teeth from where the seam allowance is. I'm going to keep the rest of that like fabricy material from the zipper, but I'm cutting off the rest of the teeth so that when I fold the seam allowance down like this and top stitch it in place, those teeth won't be in the way of me trying to zip up my hoodie or anything. And speaking of teeth getting in the way, this is kind of random, but the other day I went to the dentist and they told me my wisdom teeth were growing horizontally and impairing my other teeth, so teeth in the way. So I didn't film me top stitching it down, but you just want to top stitch that down so it doesn't go anywhere. Push the seam allowance down like this towards the inside of the hoodie, and just sew as close to the seam as you possibly can, and it makes it look all nice and pretty, and then you are done. I'm not sure why I decided to film the intro outside today. It's so cold. I'm literally not wearing socks, and it's like the middle of winter, so probably not a good idea on my part. And I also look busted today, but enough about me. The hoodie does not look busted, as you guys saw in the tutorial. So if you liked this video, be sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and other American Girl doll videos, such as more sewing tutorials, outfit videos, hairstyle videos, and more. And if you have any suggestions on what type of things you want to see me make, be sure you let me know in the comment section down below as well. I would love to know. And be sure you follow me on Instagram for more updates. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be having an Etsy release at the end of the month, so a preview video will be up for that very soon, and I will talk to you then.